Good morning, everybody. It's Lisa letting my heart take the lead. We are going to continue on today with checking out some of these boxes from my cousin's basement that she gave me. So that's what we're going to do. I have been running errands this morning. I had a few eBay things to get out in the mail, so did that. It is snowing here. Pretty heavily, if you can see. It's been about an hour, but it's picking up now and starting to stick. And so I really didn't want to see that because I have to work tonight. I told him that I'd help him out. And so I'm not looking forward to that. But anyway, it is what it is. So I still haven't got my office done, as you guys see, and I've been really wanting to get it going and get settled, but with being gone to South Carolina for a week and then coming back and jumping right back into working some nights, it's not been something I've been able to get done. So we're going to go through a few more of these boxes today. This little box, this is cute. Somebody's got this and given it to somebody. It says, "A very happy birthday to you." It's a little pottery, ceramic. It's signed on the back, M.A. Hadley. So that is kind of cute. I know the name for this little guy. He's a doctor. See, this is supposed to be his little thing that goes, that they wear that. What are these called? Yeah, Annalise. Annalise is what they're called. But this one is a little doctor. And I'm sure that this one he's got a little doctor's bag. I'm sure that this probably came out of the same sale that the doctor's bag and stuff come from. It was a local doctor from Jacksonville that practiced there in that town for years and years and years and years and years. So I had the privilege of working with him a little bit at hospital there in Jacksonville whenever I was employed there on the cardiac floor, and I had the privilege of working with him for a little bit. So, but this is, I thought, really cute. So, he's got a little bit of dust or something on him. So I may get him listed on eBay today. I was wanting to get at least a couple things listed on there. So I may get him listed on eBay today. This, I had, says Cock and Bottle Food and Drink. It's metal. It's a little sign that says Made in the USA. It's a little sign. It's real cute. My cousin and I kind of have a running joke about roosters. So, here's a cute little guy. He's marked. Let me see here. It says Tilso, Japan. I think he's a little donkey. Little donkey mule. I don't know how to tell the difference. He looks like he could be redware. Isn't he cute? His colors are still really good on him. I thought maybe at first he was like a salt shaker, but salt and pepper set, but he's not. I'm afraid I'm going to drop him here. But he's dusty, but he's still good. This, I don't know how old this is. It is really old. I do know that. I'm going to have to do some research on it. But this, my cousin Debbie was like, I don't know what that is made out of. And we were trying to figure out, and then finally I was like, oh my gosh, it's soap. So I thought that was really neat. It's a lion, and he's carved out of soap. So I thought that was cool. What else we got in here? Now this right here, she did tell me this is soaps. I believe she said soapstone. I don't know what it was used for. It's very intricately carved. It's got a little well there, right here. I don't know what that was used for, but it does have etched in it back here, China, etched in the stone. But this is soapstone. So let's see what else is in here. This is just a little tin. It says inspected and selected tricolorator filters. New York City. I don't know what those are. I'm going to have to look that up too. But anyhow, just a neat little old tin. Here's a stopper out of a decanter, and I'll probably save that because sometimes you run across the decanters and they don't have a stopper in them. So this is really heavy. But anyhow, I'll probably hang on to that and see, if down the road, if I come across a decanter that doesn't have a stopper to it. Then we have this cute, look, he looks pretty sad. I think he's carrying too big of a load. That little planter, made in occupied Japan, so he's really old. I can't really check him out too well here, but I don't feel any chips in it with my hands, but I guess I'll have to check him out a little bit better later. But oh, he's so sad. It looks like he needs a happy home, guys. Look, he looks like Eeyore. Chickaloomy day. So he needs a happy home, you guys. So when I get him listed on eBay, somebody's going to have to take care of him for me. I may have to get him listed today. Okay. Let's see what else is in here. Wizard self-sealing cold patch repair kit for natural or synthetic rubber. 2-ply. Just an old bottle. I don't think there's anything in there. No. Western Auto Supply Company. Kansas City, Missouri. Just an old. That's neat. Okay, this thing is actually made out of real horns. And my cousin said at one time she had looked it up and found what kind of horns they were, but she couldn't remember now what it was. But it just sets like, see? Isn't that neat? You could put like flowers in it, or a man could use it on his desk to put like pens or pencils in. It's just really cool. And you can tell they've just like screwed them together or something. You can see down in there, but you can see in there where and they have put a little piece of wood or something in there, probably to hold the screws. It's not focusing real good, but anyway, you can tell there's something down in there. It looks like a little piece of wood, and it's about to the place where these screws or nails or whatever screws are. So I imagine they've put them in there to hold them into place. But this is really cool, and it may be a few days, a little bit before I get it listed, simply because I would like to do a little bit of research on it and see if I can find what kind of horns they are, but they are real, so cool. This little thing, I don't know what it is. Looks like some kind of a little pastry wheel or something. It's got a sharper edge on here. Spinach. Don't know. And then, not... Guys, what is this? Do you know? Got a green handle on it. And it is like a plastic handle. It's not wooden. It's like it's a really hard plastic, or I don't know what it is. Let's see if it says on the tag what it is. Nope. Then there's a couple little bitty little fork and spoon. Looks like a little child set. Still in the plastic. Looks like the spoon does say something on there, but I can't read it through the plastic, so. And then this is what they lifted up, like the plates on an old wood stove, so they wouldn't get burnt. They'd put it in there and they could lift it up and over to feed the stove, or whatever. So I thought that was kind of cool. Doesn't look like my camera's focusing very well, but anyway. And then this is an old clarinet. I love it. And it's wooden. I had an old wooden clarinet, and somebody stole it. But it looks like it's all here except for the mouthpiece. But that would make some great art or something. Well, it looks like the mouthpiece and the bell, because I thought this is separate. This is some kind of little horn itself. I don't know what I'm not very good at this stuff, guys. I have to research everything. But if you guys know what it is, leave me a comment below. But it's some kind of little horn, and then everything except for the mouthpiece and the bell that would go on the end of the old wooden clarinet. So pretty cool there. Let me see. We still got a little bit of time. I don't want to run you guys too long. Okay, these are cool. If I can get them out of here without breaking them. Okay, so I don't know whether these came from the doctor estate sale, whether maybe he was like a Shriner or something. I don't know whether these are Shriner hats. But they've got the tassel on them. Really good shape. It's got that real neat pin right there. And then this one, Zingabad. I guess that's how you pronounce it. Look at those neat. Those are just cool. So anyhow, I'm anxious. And that's one got a pink tassel on it. That one's really cool. Really sharp looking. I'm anxious to find out a little bit more about these. This is a Hallmark keepsake ornament. It's called Eternal Love Holiday Angel. It looks very pretty. I'm not going to take her out of the box, but she looks very pretty. Got a little holly branch there. Let me see if I can see real quick. It's 2001, or no, 2011, sorry. So she's pretty new. I love this. This is so cool. This little canoe. Little Indian canoe. How cute is that? It's probably had other ceramic art studio BH, so I don't know where it would have come from, but really cool. And then these are some of the old curtain rods. I'm afraid I'm gonna break some, guys. See, these are in really good shape. So I got those too. I'll show you a couple more things, guys, and then there's a lot of old casters in here for furniture, glass casters. Some depression glass, some little bowls. These have two little handles on them. Nope, one little handle. They were stuck together. One little handle on the side. Gosh, like a bull in a china shop today. An old picture. Look at that. Isn't that cool? And then this is like, mine's blank, carnival glass, iridescent. I don't think it's I don't know. I don't think it's too old. This little cute thing, this kind of looks like maybe Native American too, or something Mexican. Don't know. If we can get I can't get the camera to focus, guys. Made in Japan. Maybe if I turn it around this way. Looks like it says, oh, hand painted, made in Japan. They they must have had a lot to do that day. Look, they couldn't stay inside the lines. And that one, they just didn't really, it looks like they just put a streak across it. But anyway, cute little picture. It's a very heavy vase. Got a neat pattern at the bottom. I don't know. I like this size. I may keep this for myself. I'm not real sure. It's an old nutcracker in here. Old vintage nutcracker. I think that's what that is. That's what I'd use it for. An old oil can. I know oil cans are very collectible. This is an Eagle oil can. So it looks like it's in really good shape. Just needs cleaned up. Some kind of jar. It's kind of got a frosty look to the inside. I don't know whether this could have been from the doctor's sale too. Some kind of a jar that he had. And then this down here, the last thing that we have, and I don't know whether I can get it out. It's wood. It's like an old mandolin slicer or something. So anyhow, that's kind of cool. Ooh, it's really dirty. That's kind of cool. So anyway, I'm going to get a couple things listed on eBay today. Maybe I'll get this little Anna Lee doctor's doll listed, and maybe a couple of figurines or something. I don't know. I'm going to try to do some research on those hats and those horns. So anyway, I hope you guys have been checking out my eBay. If you go into eBay and you go to the little search little spyglass, magnifying glass, little search thing, and you type in Dink. It's all lowercase letters. It's DINK and underscore 48. So no spaces, all lowercase. Dink, DINK and AND underscore 48, and you hit search. It probably will say, I think it comes up and it says no results found, but then right under that, it says something about seller search, and it'll list, it says Dink. So click on that and it'll take you right to us to look at the eBay stuff. So if you haven't checked us out on there, please check us out. And of course, if this is your first time watching one of the videos, if you're new, well, join the club, because we're new, and I'd love to have you come in and join us for this journey of kind of finding out what's more to life. I got to show you guys. I don't know whether you can tell. Look at the little squirrels playing in the snow. Can you see them? Oh, look, there's my man. He's going to get more firewood out of the barn. And there's Derby. Derby's the big black lab that's following right next to him. Ellie Mae is the little one following along behind him. So anyway, we'd love to have you come along with us on this journey. And please hit subscribe and like. And so you won't miss out on the videos. I'm going to end with this little guy. I showed you guys this little honey pot in a previous video, I think yesterday's video. If there was anybody interested in him, I am not going to list him, simply because if you really want him after I tell you this, please comment and send me a message, okay? But I'm not going to list him on eBay because he has several cracks in his little head on this side. See, there's one here, and there's one here that runs all the way up. This one runs across. He's not loose. It's not loose, and I don't think they go all the way through because there's no shifting, no separation when I pull or push on it. But it's just the fact that, he doesn't bring a lot anyway, so I just thought, see, and he's got a pretty good little thing here in his ear, right here, little chip and crack. But I'm going to keep him for my own and just love him. But, if you're really, really, really interested in him, after I told you all of that, you can leave a comment below, okay? And I will get with you. But I just think I think he's adorable. And, if you've watched my first video, I hate the thought of things like this that somebody created and put their time into landing up in a landfill somewhere, taking place. It's never gonna break down. It's never gonna, go back into the soil like some things that we can compost and everything does. It's just gonna sit there. And I just can't stand the thought of that. So anyway, since he's got so many cracks, I'm not going to list him. But I'm going to love him anyway. So he's so cute. Okay, guys. So I'm going to go get a couple things listed on eBay and then lay down, take me a nap before I have to work tonight. So I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Again, hit like and subscribe, please. Leave me a comment and say hi, okay? Thanks, guys. See ya. Bye.